Press the bell icon on the YouTube app to never miss a video from News Laundry.
There's news, there's sense, and there's nuisance. This show is all about that last bit. This is our Silver Jubilee episode. So, instead of telling you about all the crap that went down on TV news for the past few weeks, we'll talk about something important that's been happening in the world of TV news that no one in the TV news seems to want to talk about. We'll talk about ABP News.
मोमोज में सड़े मुर्गे का मांस.
Yes, the channel most famous for its सनसनीखेज reporting. सावधान रहिए इस जानलेवा मोमो से.
क्या आप चिकन के दीवाने हैं? क्या आपको चिकन मोमोज, चिकन फ्राइड राइस, चिकन सूप ये सब बहुत पसंद है?
ABP News is the BAP of sensational journalism with the Photoshop skills of a 2-year-old.
सवाल यह है कि पानी क्यों पागल हो गया है?
क्या हनीप्रीत से एक बच्चा चाहता था यश राम रहीम?
सच्ची घटना में आज देखिए आतंकियों का खूनी हॉलिडे प्लान.
रात भर रोती रही राम रहीम की मुंह बोली बेटी.
बॉलीवुड हीरोइन के लिए बीवी से बेवफाई.
वाकई हनीप्रीत नेपाल भाग गई है.
तीसरे नंबर पर यहाँ डिश का नाम लिखा है ब्राइज्ड बीफ पास्ता. मतलब ऐसा पास्ता जिसमें धीमी आंच पर पकाया हुआ बीफ भी पड़ा हुआ है. एबीपी न्यूज ये दावा कतई नहीं कर रहा कि ये डिश किसी भारतीय खिलाड़ी ने खाया है. और वैसे भी आपको बता दें कि विदेशों में खासकर इंग्लैंड और अमेरिका में बीफ का मतलब सिर्फ गाय ही होता है.
Why is that flashing like the sign of a seedy hotel in Paharganj? Anyway, sensational as they may be, ABP News is one of the few Hindi channels that also did some good ground reporting. The current model for TV news is centered on debates. You know, call a Congress spokesperson and a BJP spokesperson and make them fight. Very few are actually spending resources on reporting, fact-checking, bringing you the ground reality when there's conflicting narrative. ABP did do that. For example, they're reporting on the Dera violence after Ram Rahim's arrest.
कि कैसे हुई है आगजनी. देखिए पंचकुला में दूर तक आसमान में उठता धुआं, हर तरफ धुआं ही धुआं है. इसका जिम्मेदार कौन है? इसका जिम्मेदार सरकार है, क्योंकि धारा 144 लगे होने के बावजूद यहां तक हजारों लोग आने दिए गए. धारा 144 का क्या मतलब होता है? जिस चीज की हाईकोर्ट ने आशंका जताई थी आखिरकार वही हो रहा है.
When the Kasganj riots took place early this year, ABP News was one of the few channels to give us the correct picture. दैनिक जागरण, India's largest read newspaper, was running headlines like एक समुदाय के लोग ने लगाए पाकिस्तान के समर्थन में नारे, विरोध पर पथराव. ABP News told us that that was not true. Far from chanting slogans in favor of Pakistan, Muslims were actually celebrating Republic Day.
कि शहीद अब्दुल हमीद तिराहे पर मुस्लिम पक्ष के लोग गणतंत्र दिवस के दिन तिरंगा फहराने की तैयारी कर रहे हैं.
So there was sensationalism, but also some good journalism. This made the channel a bit schizo, but it was also literally one of the only Hindi news channels that was questioning the current government. And some people seem to have paid for that. ABP News managing editor Milind Khandekar and anchor Punya Prasoon Bajpai quit the channel amid allegations of censorship and pressure by the government on the management for doing shows that made the PM look not so good. Like this episode by Vajpai for Masterstroke.
पहले की तुलना में आय कितनी बढ़ गई आपकी?
अभी 2 गुनी हो गई है सर.
तो क्या वास्तव में चंद्रमणि की आय खेती में दुगनी हो गई या माजरा कुछ और है? ये जानने के लिए हमारे रिपोर्टर कांकेर पहुंचे. यहाँ चंद्रमणि ने हमें बताया कि धान की खेती की हालत अभी भी खराब है.
जो धान की खेती थी 2 एकड़ में, उससे कमाई दोगुनी हुई क्या?
नहीं.
कृषि विभाग के जो दिल्ली से जो टीम आया था उसको बताया गया था कि इस टाइप को आपको बताना है, उस टाइप की महिला बताई है. लेकिन सच्चाई में जो महिला जो चंद्रमणि कौशिक जी ने जो कृषि में डबल जो फायदा बताई है वो देखने में नजर नहीं आ रहा है सर.
No less than the defense minister and the information and broadcasting minister of this country responded to this story with the hashtag unfortunate journalism. ABP News once again got back to the story.
जो कहा जा रहा है 2 गुना आय हो गया और पैसा मिल रहा है, इसकी सच्चाई क्या है? फिर जो मतलब चंद्रमणि जी जो बताई हैं, फिर उसकी सच्चाई क्या है?
समूह को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए बोल रहे हैं सर.
ऐसे आय नहीं बढ़ी?
नो सर, मुनाफा नहीं हुआ है.
तो आपको फायदा कितना मिला? जैसे आप 1 साल काम की, 2 साल काम
कुछ नहीं मिला है सर. वो हमारा 100 रुपया खुद भरते हैं वो भी नहीं मिला 5 साल में.
Bajpai, in a series of write-ups after his exit, has said that his show was slimily being censored. his show would face signal disruptions. Advertisers had pulled out, and he was getting calls from officials in the government saying that he's being watched. Newslaundry also found out that the management had a problem with anchor Abhisar Sharma's anti-Modi stance. He's been sent on a long chutti. ABP News might not be the paragon of journalism, but this sequence of events should worry all of us. Journalists, in a lot of ways, are supposed to play the role of the opposition. The government has endless resources to push their messaging and propaganda through. But journalists can counter those, only with the support of their organizations. As citizens, we have to be aware of how the people we elected are executing their responsibilities as public representatives. Simply put, the government is not going to actively come and tell you about the times they failed or plain misused their mandate for the benefit of a particular party or business house. That is the job of journalists. If they don't do it, who else will? Arnab?
Okay. So
that's all right. Now anyway.
Speaking of Arnab, while everyone was worried about the allegations made by Bajpai and high-profile exits at ABP, Arnab was like, "Kya censorship? Kaun censorship? Sab kuch theek to hai?" Lutyens is the biggest problem.
Lutyens or Lutyens circle. Is India better without the Lutyens brigade? You know, the Lutyens lobby, in my view, Nilanjan, is a lobby of yes men and yes women. It is a lobby that was first in line, Rajiv, in the race to New Delhi and step into the shoes of the British Raj. Why aren't you responding? I'm talking about the kitchen cabinet. I'm talking about the bunch of courtiers. I'm talking about the cocktail circuit. I'm saying, any of you ever talk about how terrible Rajiv Gandhi was with women on the Shah Bano issue? Do these people have the guts to say these same so-called civil society members and academics, one minute, they're holding Samvidhan Bachao rallies today, do they give two hoots about the constitution? Their great icon, Jawaharlal Nehru, 18 months into coming to power, amended and reduced the freedom of expression, making it subject to public order. I am talking about how the Lutyens circle actually willingly participated in the destruction of this country's great democracy. And in 1951, Nehru said,
This is what would happen if Arnab Goswami's debate formats became a real-life feature. Yaar, there's no signal here. I'm not getting any signal on my phone. Such a pain.
Really, Manisha? Really? What about the time you went on that trip on the mountains and you didn't have a signal then? What about that? What about the time you got drunk at a party and you did not want your mom to call you and then you turned off your phone? Did not have signal then?
But that was different. It's not the same. You see, I was...
What about the time you did not have a phone? Did not have signal then, did you? Didn't hear you complain then? Yaar, it's so hot, yaar. Delhi is so hot. Koi AC chala do.
Oh yeah? What about last year when the temperature was 2 degrees higher? Huh? What about Thar Desert? It always gets so bloody fucking hot there that you can turn into a crispy potato. What about potato chips? You just put in the oil and they fry. Don't you think they have feelings? Huh?
No.
What about volcano in Haryana, the Dosi volcano? What about that? What about that? Tell me, what about that?
That is extinct. That volcano is extinct.
But it wasn't extinct 730 million years ago. Where were you then? Where were you then? Why didn't you complain about the heat then? Huh? Whatabout-ing is actually an old Soviet-era propaganda tool. Yes, a propaganda tool of those despicable commies, loved by the current right wing in India. So, if you criticize the Soviet-era slave labor camps, Stalin supporters would bring up lynchings in the American South. The idea is to deflect criticism and defend status quo. It's like saying, why are you outraging about a rape case today? So many girls have been raped before. And what about that rape in 1955? See, it's tacky. And it essentially means that you cannot point out any wrong today without pointing at the countless wrongdoings of the past. Here's the thing. Nobody is really denying that we haven't seen horrifying things in the past. Pre-2014, practically everyone came out on the streets to protest against the entitlement of the Congress government and scams like 2G and Commonwealth. Remember that? But the Congress is gone now. Congress Mukt Bharat has been achieved. Then why don't we focus on the current government, the present BJP government that's affecting your present, right bloody now? Tota ud.
Yaar, what about Maina ud, yaar?
Yaar, what about aeroplane ud?
Yaar, what about 1984, yaar?
Yaar, 2002 ud.
यार नेहरू भी उड़ गया यार.
यार मोदी उड़.
मोदी तो काफी उड़ता है. What about him यार?